63. O ye blessed souls, the letter ye hath written to Rahmatullah hath been perused. Many and various were the joyful tidings it conveyed, namely, that through the power of faith and constancy in the covenant, numerous gatherings have been convened, and the loved ones are everywhere astir and active. Abdu'l-Baha's ardent desire hath ever been that the soil of that hallowed spot, which in the earliest days of the cause hath been refreshed and made verdant with the spring showers of grace, may so bloom and blossom as to fill every heart with joy. Praised be the Lord! The cause of God hath been proclaimed and promoted throughout the East and the West, in such wise that no mind hath ever conceived that the sweet savours of the Lord would so rapidly perfume all regions. This verily is only through the consummate bounties of the ever-blessed Beauty, whose grace and whose triumphing power are time and again abundantly received. One of the wondrous events that has of late come to pass is this, that the edifice of the Mashraq al-Askar is being raised in the very heart of the American continent, and numerous souls from the surrounding regions are contributing for the erection of this holy temple. Among these is a highly esteemed lady of the city of Manchester, who hath been moved to offer her share. Having no portion of goods and earthly riches, she sheared off with her own hands the fine, long, and precious tresses that adorned her head so gracefully, and offered them for sale, that the price thereof might promote the cause of the Mashraq al-Askar. Consider ye that though in the eyes of women nothing is more precious than rich and flowing locks, yet notwithstanding this, that highly honoured lady hath evinced so rare and beautiful a spirit of self-sacrifice. And though this was uncalled for, and Abdu'l-Baha would not have consented to such a deed, yet, as it doth reveal so high and noble a spirit of devotion, he was deeply touched thereby. Precious though the hair be in the sight of Western women, nay, more precious than life itself, yet she offered it up as a sacrifice for the cause of the Mashraq al-Askar. It is related that once in the days of the Apostle of God, he signified his desire that an army should advance in a certain direction, and leave was granted unto the faithful to raise contributions for the holy war. Among many was one man who gave 1,000 camels, each laden with corn, another who gave half his substance, and still another who offered all that he had. But a woman stricken in years, whose sole possession was a handful of dates, came to the apostle and laid at his feet her humble contribution. Thereupon the prophet of God, may my life be offered up as a sacrifice unto him, bade that this handful of dates be placed over and above all the contributions that had been gathered, thus asserting the merit and superiority thereof over all the rest. This was done because that elderly woman had no other earthly possessions but these. And in like manner, this esteemed lady had nothing else to contribute but her precious locks, and these she gloriously sacrificed in the cause of the Mashraq al-Askar. Ponder and reflect how mighty and potent hath the cause of God become. A woman of the West hath given her hair for the glory of the Mashrul Askar. Nay, this is but a lesson unto them that perceive. In conclusion, I am greatly pleased with the loved ones in Najafabad, for from the very early dawn of the cause unto this day, they have one and all, under all conditions, evinced a great spirit of self-sacrifice. Zainul Muqarrabin hath throughout his lifetime prayed with all the sincerity of his stainless soul on behalf of the believers in Najafabad, and implored for them the grace of God and his divine confirmation. The Lord be praised that the prayers of this gracious soul have been answered, for the effects thereof are everywhere manifest.